Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. We got a present for you, first of all. This is, I don't know how often you get back to Canada, so here's a gift for you from home.
Oh! Sweats. Oh, that's awesome.
You like?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's great.
Excellent. I'm glad you like it.
I love this kind of stuff.
It's all about comfort, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You gotta stay as comfortable as possible.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, because I think the last time I talked to you was a few years ago in New York at the second album.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time. Tell me about the process that took you from there to here.
Well, I took a year off after my tour, got married, hung out here in LA, and the past 6 months I've been working on the record, and it's really, really fun.
I know. I saw when we were listening to it, I could see how excited you were in your face. So tell me about this album.
Well, it's just like it's like really up tempo, and it's energetic. It's young. It's like cocky and playful and bitchy and bratty, but it's all like in good fun, and it's gonna be like it's gonna make the best live show.
Were you thinking that while you were putting together?
Absolutely. Because like on my last tour, I started realizing like, wow, my songs are kind of like slower, and the fun ones were like Skater Boy, and he wasn't, and I'd find myself like playing these songs on the piano like forgotten, and it was like I love the songs, but like every night they were like so dark, and I was like, oh man, I know what I'm doing for my next record. I'm just gonna make it like really fun. So I did.
The first two albums were, on top of having all these hits on them, they were commercial successes. They were monster successes. Is that how you define success? Does this one have to sell a ton of records, or is it as simple as you just loving the record for it to be successful?
Well, I guess it's a bit of both. Number one being that I love it 100%. You know, and something that I'm really proud of and really excited to play for people. And then number two, I mean, success is like, you know, doing well and going over well with your fans and stuff like that. As far as record sales go, records don't really sell that much these days. So thank God I do, you know, I have a lot of people come out to my concerts because I can, you know, no matter what, I'll always be able to play shows and do that whole tour thing.
Let's rewind a bit and talk about what's happened over the past year. Congratulations on getting married.
Thanks.
How is it? What kind of wife are you?
I'm an awesome wife. I'm a really good cook, and I'm fun.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Well, I can cook vegetarian dishes. I can cook really good Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, actually.
What is one thing you've learned about Derek since being married to him that you didn't know before?
Like kind of personal.
Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe you tell me. Tell me.
I don't really talk about the personal stuff.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But let's talk about mixing the personal with the professional. Was there, because you worked with Derek on this album, and were you nervous about sort of working together?
No, I had 2 songs that I wrote with Evan, one of my old guitar players, my best friend, and I was just like, who should produce these? And we were like, let's get Derek to do it, because Derek's producing the Sum 41 record right now, and he's really talented, so I gave the 2 tracks to him because they're like more like rockin' tracks, and like he's good with that kind of stuff. So and it was just nice to have him on the record. You know, we didn't like write together or anything, but it was good to have him involved some way.
You've been in the spotlight for a few years now. Are you comfortable being in the spotlight? Are you comfortable with people? Well, for example, like the paparazzi in this city. It's a whole different beast. Are you comfortable with that being part of your life now?
I deal with it, and I deal with it, you know, well, like I stay away from where I know they're going to be, you know, like I don't go to lunch at the Ivy or like stuff like that.
Exactly. That's
so lame.
I've always thought
I would be so embarrassed if I went there.
You only go there if you want to get your
Yeah.
picture taken. Agreed.
It's kind of like a bit of a game. It's like some people love the paparazzi and like they'll smile for them, like play with them, and they go to where they are. But like with me, Derek and I, we don't really like that so much. We're low key. We like to just kind of do our thing and stay away from that. In some circumstances, you can't really control it. Like they'll sneak up on you or they'll find you somehow. It's not too bad in our case. Could be a lot worse. So, but paparazzi are like scum of the earth.
And print. Okay, let's go back to the album for a second. Tell me what the first single is going to be and what your favorite single is.
Okay, my first single is going to be Girlfriend.
And describe that one.
Girlfriend. It's just a really fun song. It's like, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. It's just really like anthemic and it's really immediate. Like you remember it right away, and it's really fun, upbeat, and playful, and it's like good rocking track. And I'm really excited. It's probably actually my favorite. My favorite song on the record is I Can Do Better.
And what's that one about?
It's just like, I don't know. I was actually, I drank a half a bottle of limoncello.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my producer Luke drank like a half a bottle of Jaeger. We were just hanging out in the studio having a great time, and we wrote it, and literally like, I was like drunk when I sang it, and like we recorded it, and we totally kept that as the demo, and it's perfect because I'm like laughing, and it's funny. It's like it captured a moment. We were having a lot of fun, and that was kind of the whole record. It captures moments where you can really tell I was having a good time.
Well, I'm like you could see it in your face just talking about this album. You're excited about it. You're excited, and I you've got fans that are chomping at the bit for new Avril. I mean, when the song came out for Aragon.
Yeah.
The #1 downloaded song that week instantly. They want more Avril.
That song's like not. It's just like a song. It's like a ballad. It's not like some different thing I've done. It was like I didn't do a video. I didn't really do any kind of promo. It's just like it just was a song I kind of stuck out there with a movie, and it was like it did so well. Like for not really promoting it or for it not being on record. So it was okay.
Well, tell me about your new movie that you have coming out, The Flock, with Richard Gere and Claire Danes.
I only do one scene in that.
Well, all right, tell me.
It's not very good.
Hey, what do you mean it's not good?
Well, I just do one scene, and it's like not like it's worth talking about.
Well, but you have been acting a little more.
I'm in Over the Hedge, and I do voiceovers, and I thought I did a pretty good job. It was easy enough. And then I was in Fast Food Nation. That I was really excited about because I had like 7 scenes, and it was like the first time, and so I look forward to in the future. I want to actually be the star of the movie one day.
Do you have ideas as to what sorts of movies you want to do?
Yeah, I would like to be in a drama, something where it's like serious and dramatic, and because I feel like I would probably do my best work like that if it was a deep role.
But people sometimes point to your videos as good examples as to why you would be good in film. Do you think that doing videos helps prepare for acting?
People say to me like in the Girlfriend video, you haven't seen it yet, but I do a lot of acting in it, and everyone on set was like, "You're a little actress!" Yeah. Like everyone was saying that to me, because like I guess I can to a certain extent, and the videos help out. But once you're on set, like for a movie, it's totally different. It's like you gotta remember all these lines. You're not like mouthing lyrics and like prancing around. It's like doing Fast Food Nation. I was like, okay, this is a challenge. Like it's you gotta memorize all these lines and then come off like you're really actually saying it instead of like remembering lines in your head.
Yeah, you're not looking
what is that one? But I felt like I did pretty good for like my first time, and I really want to work on other more stuff.
I have to assume that people have been sending you scripts.
I get offers and I haven't taken them because I only want to do something that really stands out to me. I told myself I wouldn't do anything unless I read a script and I was like, that's it. Like, I don't want to just do something because it's offered to me or, you know, because it would be decent. It has to be something I'm in love with, otherwise I won't come across as well, you know.
You know, over the past few years, I've seen you on more and more covers of magazines, in very increasingly glamorous and model-like sort of things. At some point, did you get comfortable in front of the camera for photo shoots? Were you comfortable in the beginning doing photos? Because that's a different beast.
Yeah, I've always been pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Before, I didn't expand with like styling. Now I'll, like, you know, every once in a while do like a fashion spread. You know, I'll wear like heels and dresses sometimes, but I wouldn't do that before.
If I look back at sort of your life over the past 4 or 5 years, it's not the life that a typical person your age has had. I mean, in any way, right? Like, not at all. But what? But
not at all.
Not a one bit of it. What of it? What keeps you grounded?
I guess I always just say, like, I know how lucky I am. There's so many talented people out there, and like really good musicians and singers and actors, and I was just one of the lucky ones who made it, and I know that, and I'm so grateful for what I have, and I think about it all the time, you know. I'm like, wow, I get to travel the world, and I get to experience all these things. So I always try to recognize it and think, like, wow, I get to do this.
Is that the best damn thing?
What?
Your life.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
You see how I tried to bring a full circle on you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Avril, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. And I'm sure we're going to see, like, we're going to see you also. We're going to see you all the time on TV. I'm going to go over to my sister's place. She's going to be singing all your songs to me all the time. No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Cool, thanks.